The biggest mistake that walleye anglers make, and I'm talking through the ice, is fishing too close to bottom. Yes, there's a time and a place for everything, but if you're fishing close to bottom, imagine looking at the horizon and you see the skyline, the shoreline. What are you going to see below that shoreline? Nothing. But if there's a plane in the sky just above that horizon, you're going to spot that without even looking for it. So imagine your bait down there. If you're fishing 10 inches off bottom, even a foot off bottom, that fish is going to have to be pretty darn close to see your bait. Now, if you're 2 to 3 feet off bottom and say that fish is down on the bottom of the break looking up, or wherever it may be, 30, 40, 50 feet off to the side, the higher you are off the bottom jigging, the more likely that fish is to see you and come in from a distance. Now, the other nice thing is those fish that are high risers are typically more aggressive and sometimes the bigger fish in the group. So you're not just targeting the lethargic ones that slide up off bottom, the bottom rises, they look at your bait and they bail. You're targeting the more aggressive fish, the ones that are feeding and ready to eat your presentation. It's a really good way to call fish in. Now, if you call fish in and they're shutting you down, then what you can do is basically a 2-for-1 where you're jigging 2 to 3, even 4 feet off bottom. And as soon as you see that mark start coming in as a thin green line and getting thicker and thicker and thicker as it's getting closer, you can sort of chase it down, but don't go below it because those fish are looking up primarily. But as they come in, if they're shying off, lower your presentation down to the bottom then to seal the deal. But man, if you sit there and rip higher off bottom, you're gonna call in a lot more fish from a distance. We got a rattle reel going right now. Let's just transition to that actually. We're talking the exact opposite of rattle reels, but we're jigging a rattle bait and calling fish in. And if they don't wanna eat a rattle bait, they'll glide over and hit the dead stick or tip up or rattle reel, right? This feels like another eater. There's some head shakes. It wouldn't be a walleye without getting stuck in the transducer. So this walleye has absolutely nothing to do with what we talked about, other than if you're jigging aggressively, high up off bottom, maybe you should keep a dead stick or rattle reel off to the side, because if you are calling those fish in while you're up off bottom and they decide to shy away, they're gonna go about 7-8 feet over here and hit the good old dead stick. So, yeah, buddy.